Hello and welcome to the Oklahoma Hiker YouTube channel. Today we're in the Ouachita Mountains of west central Arkansas at Dry Creek Wilderness on a waterfall hunt. The adventure begins at the pull-off along the very sketchy dirt road on the north side of the wilderness. From there, we descend Dry Creek Mountain on a network of old roads.
At about 1.5 miles in, I hear the sound of running water, and I know that's Dry Creek because I have been here before. Now, this time, I just followed dirt roads to get down the mountain, starting with the one where I parked the Jeep. At 1.1 miles, I had to turn right onto one that was kind of faint, but certainly there. That's the only turn I had to make, and I got all the way down here to Dry Creek without having to bushwhack, which is a first for me. So that is exciting. Now, this is going to dump us off pretty close to Wineglass Falls and Sweetwater Falls on the way to camp tonight. Well, that was really neat. I have only seen Wineglass Falls once, and of course it was during the winter, so that looked totally different. As will our next little spot, which is coming right up, Sweetwater Falls. This is where I camped a couple of nights, I think in December, and I remember really wanting to see this when everything was greened up. So that is right around the corner. Here we are, Sweetwater Falls. We have definitely found the poison ivy. At about 2.6 miles in, a very slow 2.6 miles, we are within about 1/4 mile of where I'm going to try to make camp, which is the mouth of these two drainages along Dry Creek. I think I'll camp there, look for a nice place to cool off, and then start searching the drainages for waterfalls in the morning. Woo! Bumpy. Here is one of the drainages that I want to check out tomorrow. Can't see much from here, but we are going to go back off that way and see if there are any waterfalls. For today, though, we are just looking for a place to camp that has access to a swimming hole. And this area looks like it's going to have plenty of choices. I see a swimming hole already. I think I'm going to get in. I have my stuff all hung out to dry and got my shoes off and noticed what will be the end of these shoes. Let's hope that they get me through the next 2 days. Good morning. It is adventure day, and I've gotten it started off right with some coffee and some oatmeal. The plan today is to check out 2 drainages that come into Dry Creek from the north and look for waterfalls, natural features, just to check it out. I mean, I don't know anything about this place other than what I've seen already. So we're calling this an expedition because we're exploring. I have no idea what's back here. But we're going to find out once I find out where my trekking pole. Oh, there they are. Just west of camp, I last night saw this line of what looked like stacked rocks. So I assumed there was some human intervention, and sure enough, it is a road, which is going to make the first part of this journey at least a whole lot easier. Well, this is interesting. Here we have this creek that we've been following, and then nothing. It is coming out of the ground right there. Now, I hear more water up this way, so I know it's just flowing under all this, but we're gonna see if we can reconnect with it up here. The old road I was taking is just a poison ivy forest, so we're now going to just take the creek. Ooh, this is gonna get slick. I've tripped into a really pretty section here. Got a nice little, flowing stream, a pool, but then this huge rock, which would be stunning if we had tons of rain. But I wouldn't want to be standing here if we did. This is a swimming hole that is too deep to cross. So, I gotta find a way around here on land, but that must really get going. I had no idea that underwater poison ivy was a thing, but apparently it is. I made it up and around the swimming hole here. Boy, I would have to say that one's at least 5 or 6 feet deep. I may have to try it out on the way back. But look at this, we've got a nice cascade and still this just huge rock. Yeah, we're taking it up. I believe I hear a waterfall back here, which would be really nice considering the sketchy terrain we've uncovered looking for it. Let's see what we have. This is a beauty. I'm on top of the waterfall now and heading up even further. Looks like we have a little bit less tricky maneuvering here for the next little bit. Look at that. All of the moisture we've had that's trapped in the ground is just pouring out of that wall. Well, this has been a very nice spot for a snack. I'm looking at what's coming up. And it's not pretty. We're gonna see the next few feet and kind of make a decision about whether we wanna keep going here or check out the next one. Just past the Weeping Wall, we have another one of those places where the creek just disappears and just as quickly reappears. I was getting ready to turn around. It just keeps getting narrower and slicker and deeper until now. And it has just opened up. And we have this ahead of us. So pretty. Just past that last waterfall, we reached the turnaround point. This is a place where the one creek that we have been following splits into two, and I just don't want to try to traipse through this mess. So, time to turn around. We have made it into the second drainage, and here at the start, it doesn't look too bad. Of course, we know that changes very quickly. About a third of a mile in, I hear what sounds like a decent waterfall back here. I can't quite see it, but I think it's just around the corner. above it, have another one. I think that last little falls is going to be my turnaround point. It gets very, very narrow here. Forces me into the creek, and I really just don't want to be on all that slick rock this many hours in. I am turning around. Well, I have made it out of camp. I had actually planned on spending the night there, but I've already hit both of my objectives and I've spent one night there already. So no use in not seeing a little bit more of the place. I ended up making a turn up the mountain right before I got to Sweetwater Falls. Which, if everything goes to plan, will take us to another really cool spot I want to see out here. I'm not sure I'm going to make it, so I'll keep that under wraps for now, but moving in the direction of a big vista. What an incredible view to kind of cap off a great adventure. That is the direction that I explored last time. Of course, we've got the big rock spire. I spent yesterday and today down there, and you can't see it at all, but I was off back in this direction and a little bit to the right, checking out those drainages this morning. Come a long way.